Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Someone posted this video and said I should watch it. It's a rapper who goes by the name Alley Boy, a name that no grown man should ever accept. You'll notice a lot of these rappers in the music recording industry controlled by Zionist Jews, they give the rappers names like Baby and Boy and Lil. These are all derogatory names, and they're not an accident. But anyway, someone told me to watch this video and listen to what this man had to say. And he pretty much makes 2 points over and over and over in 10 and a half minutes. And that is that he hates conspiracy theories, and the rapper Nipsey Hussle was killed for gang beef, and there's nothing else. There's no conspiracy. It was just someone who was close to him, who didn't like him anymore, that killed him. And there's nothing more to it. And he says, just watch. When they release the name, you'll see. It's just somebody from his crew that he's not friends with anymore. There's no conspiracy. And the thing is, I have no doubt that the person who killed Nipsey Hussle probably is close to him. I've said this forever. This thing, murder by numbers, it's obviously being carried out by people who are close to the people who are getting killed. Because how else would people get close to these people? You know? And it's not always a shooting. Sometimes it's a little something, something in somebody's drink. Remember that song, Murder by Numbers. How killing people is the way to the top of your profession. It's the sport of the elite. So I'm just going to play a few seconds of this. You can look up this clip. Just going to play a few seconds, and then I'm going to show you why Alley Boy was called on to make this video and put this information out there. What he says in the video is that all the conspiracy theorists online need to shut up. They don't know what they're talking about. Only people from the hood know. So essentially he's talking to people like me. But we're just going to listen to him in his own words, and I'm going to show you why this man was chosen to put out this misinformation, because this is a conspiracy, you know. And this man might hate conspiracy theory shit, but he better educate himself. The reason the hood is because of a conspiracy. You know, the crack epidemic was a coordinated conspiracy to destroy black communities, to incarcerate black males. This man just speaks nothing but ignorance. But I'm going to let you hear him in his own words, and I'm going to show you why this clown was chosen to put out this message. He was chosen for a reason, the same reason Nipsey Hussle was murdered, for a reason. That code, your number's up. Your number's up. That's where this code comes from. That's where this saying comes from. Your number's up. So anyway, listen to this man, and I'm going to show you why he was chosen to put out this misinfo. Here.
I just hate, only reason I did that shit, cause I hate that conspiracy theory shit. Motherfucker trying to scapegoat shit outside of what the fuck it is, G. Shit goes on in the hood, G. That would be going on. Like,
okay, I'm just going to cut it off. The whole video's that. So anyway, well, he does give out one piece of good advice. He says if you have people come back in your life who haven't been around for a while, you know, have your guard up. He says stay woke there. That's about the only helpful advice in his video. But let's talk about why this man was chosen. And notice he has a big gold chain. He's got diamond earrings. He's getting money from somewhere. It's no secret where it's coming from. But check it out. The man's 38 years old, and he's born on March 3rd. And if you saw the work I did on the death of Nipsey Hussle, who was 33 years old, March 3rd, 3-3, his death had a lot to do with 38. And so have the deaths of a lot of rappers, which we'll cover in this video. So I want you to look at this rapper's name, and I want you to think about these things. If you're new here, gematria. There's a song, look it up. Gematria, the killing name. Gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words. Again, there's the song Murder by Numbers, where killing people's as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. The song came out in 83. The word murder equals 83. But notice this rapper's name, and you need to know these 4 ciphers, the alphabetic order. A is 1 up to Z is 26, just using the alphabetic order. A1, B2, C3. D4, etc. Next cipher is the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. So A still 1, B still 2, C still 3. When you get to J, the 10th letter, you take the numerology of 10. 1 plus 0 is 1, so J is 1. K, the 11th letter, becomes 1 plus 1 is 2. L, the 12th letter, becomes 1 plus 2 is 3. You just make each letter a single-digit number. So when you get to Z, the 26th letter, 2 plus 6 is 8. So Z is 8. This cipher, run in the alphabetic order in reverse. Z is 1, back to A is 26. Z is 1, back to A is 26. And then the last cipher, the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. So, for example, when you got back to A, instead of it being 26 in the reverse, it's 2 plus 6 is 8. Anyhow, notice Alley Boy. His name sums to 97 like death. Think about Notorious B.I.G. Killed in 97. Notorious 97. Death 97. Notorious B.I.G. killed in 97 on a date with 38 numerology. Okay? Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac both killed on dates with 38 numerology. But notice Alley Boy, 34 and 38, just like Murder's 34 and 38. This man yesterday was killed on the 3400 block. He would have turned 34 this year. You know, his name's got the 97, the 34, the 38. Death, 3897. The name of the street, Slauson, that Nipsey was killed on. Gematria of 20. We talked about this yesterday. The address was 3420 where he was killed. 3420. Murder, death. Notice Rapper has that Gematria 38 and 34. Rappers probably getting killed more than any other entertainers. Well, I had a lot of people leave comments, how come no rock stars or country musicians get killed? Oh, you're wrong about that. They get killed by this code too, but the rappers probably get it the worst. You know? Because the people who run the recording industry stole the identity of who black people really are. They hate them more. It's why they run targeted agendas to destroy their communities. It's why they run this recording industry that preaches nothing but poison, you know? It's why they use guys like Alley Boy who have no soul, you know? They'd sell anybody out for a gold chain and a pair of earrings and some new white sneakers. Also, the reason the crow's up here is because Brandon Lee died on March 31st in history too. And if you've read my book, talk about Brandon Lee's death as well as a number of other deaths on March 31st in history. It's a day connected to killing and sacrifice. Selena, another person who died that day. But if you don't know, again, I'm going to say it again. Brandon Lee, the way he died is very weird. Because his father, Bruce Lee, was in the film Game of Death. And in that film, if you've never seen it, Bruce Lee plays a Hollywood actor who's a martial arts expert just like himself. And there's a scene where he's doing, you know, an action scene and they're supposed to be shooting blanks at him. But instead somebody loads a real bullet in there and shoots Bruce Lee's character. Exactly what happened to Brandon Lee on the set of The Crow. If you've never seen Game of Death, check it out. That movie's still out there. But notice the numbers in The Crow. Numbers of death. Bruce Lee died during the filming of Game of Death. That's another weird thing. And then Brandon Lee dies during The Crow. And by the way, Game of Death was released in 79. Murder, you see. So Alley Boy's chosen, but we're not done yet. With regards to Alley Boy's March 3rd birthday, and again, he's 38 years old. With regards to his March 3rd birthday, 3-3, that's the 62nd day of the year. He was born Curtis Freeman. Curtis Freeman. Name equals 62, born on the 62nd day of the year. Remember, that was a big number in the death of Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle, 62. Sacrifice, 62. Even his wife's name, Lauren London, equals 62. I'm just going to say this right now because I've said it 1,000 times before. When you're in the world of celebrity, you don't even get to choose who you marry. They put you in arranged marriages. You want to have a big record contract. You want to be famous. You want to get big money. You don't have control over your life. You get put in arranged marriages. And what are the odds that him and his wife just did this, GQ interview talking about their relationship just a few days before he dies? See, they did this to get the greater emotional response from the public because it is a conspiracy. You know, he's nominated for a Emmy. All of a sudden, people are talking about him because he's doing a Dr. Sebi documentary. You know, GQ's got a story on him. And then he gets murdered just a few days later. And go look at how long the GQ video clip is of him and his wife getting, doing the questions with each other. It's 8 minutes and 3 seconds long. Go look, you'll see. 8 minutes and 3 seconds. And they do this stuff all the time in the mainstream media. These numbers are everything to these people. These people run the world with conspiracy by their code. But I'm just going to say something real quick. You know, you can tell they seem kind of like, you know, like a cute couple in a way, but you can tell that their relationship's not that serious, and I'll just tell you how. This is exactly how. If you're in a relationship with a woman and you get asked the question, "What's your favorite thing about your woman?" and your answer is her ass, you're going to be sleeping on the couch for a while, okay? No woman wants to hear that the thing you like the most about her is her ass, okay? If you're going to respond that way, you need to say something like, oh, of course, her beautiful face and her soul or something, and she has a nice ass too. But if you watch the interview, he says his favorite thing about Lauren London. I might have called her Nicole a second ago. That's her middle name. Lauren London, he says the favorite thing about her is her ass. I don't think so. Not if you're married. You're not saying that. Anyway, her name is 62 as well. And remember, he died on the anniversary of the ATL film. ATL equals 33, Atlanta on the 33rd parallel. Just another coincidence, right? Dies on the anniversary of the release of his wife's film. But the day he died, again, that's why you want to know the base ciphers. Nipsey Hussle has the 62 connection. The day he died was the date was 73 and 46 numerology. And Sacrifice 73 and 46. And if you missed the video I put out, check it out. There's so much more information. I'm skipping over a lot of things here, but I just wanted to address why this man was chosen to put out this bullshit video dismissing the truth. And the other thing I noticed about this guy is he's another rapper with crosses all over their face. And I've been pointing this out. Seems like this is the new thing with mainstream rappers. They have to have crosses all over their face. And when I think of rap and cross, I think of Tupac on the cross on his Machiavelli album. And again, let's go over this. Watch the video I put out March 21st, 2019. You know what? Let's just take a moment. Let's go to YouTube. Or we're already on YouTube. Let's just do it like this. So if you don't know how to search a YouTube channel for videos, I'm going to show you this real quick. So you go to the channel you're looking for, click on the videos tab, and you can use this search to search for certain videos. But since I just made this recently, on March 21st, I put out this video right here about the death of a rapper on March 15th. His name was Lil Mister. He was killed on the 74th day of the year on the 7400 block.
Hi.
Hold on. I hate the ads. At the end of this video, it's right around 5:20. I'm just going to go to it real quick. It's right around here. Is it not working? Oh.
No. And just watch. It won't be long until we're talking about the death of another rapper in 74. It won't be long at all. This happens all the time. This happens all the time.
So I said it won't be long until we're talking about the death of another rapper in 74. And exactly 3 days after making this video, you had the rapper Tech 9 die. The battle rapper out of Philadelphia, and his birth name equaled 74. 3 days after making this video. And then, 10 days after making this video, here's the publishing date right here, March 21st, 2019, you get the death of, Nipsey. And Nipsey's another 74. But again, this is the reason you're seeing rappers tattoo crosses all over their face. Rappers 74, and they're not choosing it. It's just the rite of passage. It's what the people who run the industry are making them do. Just like take the name Lil. By the way, Lil has that 33 coded on it. But Lil, Boy, Baby, these names are insulting. Rapper, cross, killing, Jewish, Masonic, occult, gematria, English. It's all 74. Gematria, the killing name. Again, this language comes from Jewish mysticism, Kabbalah. In Kabbalah, it says God created the world by merging the letter with the number with the word. That's why they do this. Jews write the name God, they write it G-D. G's the seventh letter, D's the fourth. Killing other people. That's playing God. Taking control of their life, their fate. Rapper, cross, killing, Jewish, Masonic, occult, gematria, English, 74. It's a Masonic code. So here's Machiavelli, Tupac on the cross. Don't forget Jesus, Messiah, Cross, Gospel, Parables, all 74. Gospel's the story of Jesus. The Gospel's 89 chapters. Tupac died 89 days after his birthday, for the record. And then this album cover came out. You guys notice when Tupac's mother died, they announced that on the real Machiavelli's birthday? Probably not, unless you were watching this channel. But anyway, Machiavelli 74, Tupac 74, Nipsey 74. It's just the same thing again and again. It's the same thing again and again. It's why I made that comment at the end of the video. Because I've been talking about this for over 5 years straight. You guys know anybody else that's been working for 5 years straight without taking a day off? Because you're listening to the voice of somebody who's been doing it. Here's an album cover from this guy who put out the thing today saying no conspiracy. Here's his most recent album, Ali Gone. I mean, what's this supposed to be symbolic of? You know, the crown of thorns, crosses on the face. You got Kanye West, Yandhi, Yeezus. Here's Notorious B.I.G., dead 74 days from his birthday. You see the 2 months and 13 days? Tupac Shakur released All Eyes on Me on February 13th, 213, and died 213 days. Shooting equals 213. Death, 213. Drive-by shootings even 213. It's why on February 13th, you got the story of YNW Melly. That YNW, what it stands for, Young Nigga World, that equals 213. On 213, the 44th day of the year, by the way, kill and shooting equals 44 as well. You get the story about YNW Melly killing his friends. And they were killed on October 26, 2018. 10 plus 26 plus 20 plus 18. A date with 74 numerology. And it's just again and again, you guys. I mean, it's just hundreds of times the same thing. But with regards to Tupac and Notorious B.I.G., Biggie dead March 9th, 1997, date with 38 numerology. Tupac dead September 13th, 1996, a date with 38 numerology. Again, rapper. Let's just go back up here in case you forgot. You know, rapper 38, murder 38. You get this 38-year-old to come out and say no conspiracy. All of these words sum to 38. Death 38, murder 38, killing 38, R.I.P. 38, rapper 38. And again, murder by numbers movie poster. Just to pound home the point. To understand this stuff is not a coincidence. And it's symbolic. And it's a code. Here, maybe this one's easier to read. Can you see murder by numbers movie poster? Do you see that the E is a 3 and the B's are 8s and no other letters are changed? 3 and 8, 8 and 3? It's just sick, man. That's why this guy has a gold chain and diamond earrings. By the way, Biggie dead on March 9th, a date that can be written 3/9. Look at Biggie. Alphabetic order and the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. It's 39 because it's all single-digit letters. Masonry's 39. So is secrecy. Tupac Shakur dead September 13th, 13/9. Tupac Shakur Freemasonry 139. Again, this code's Masonic. 139 also happens to be the 34th prime number. The 34th prime number. Again, just make sure it sticks in there. Murder 34. Alley Boy's got it. Rapper. So, anyway, shame on this guy. He hates conspiracy theories. Well, these aren't theories. These are conspiracy facts. And this is what's going on in the world. Some deaths are faked. Some are real. But regardless, they're all done by the same exact code. And, you know, this is just a short list right here. A lot of people asking about XXXTentacion. Go back and see the videos I did on it. You know, use the search. Come up, again, I'll show you how to do this. So this is what you want to do. Go to the videos tab, you go to the channel, and then you go to the videos tab, and then you do a search, and just type in his name. Should pull up the videos. So watch all these videos. I mean, there's just so much information here. Watch, I'll just show you how ridiculous some of this stuff is, you guys. I'll just play this video real quick. This video is from a couple months ago. And trust me, there's way better information on his death. But just because this video is 2 minutes, just to show you just how these rituals are done, how the news is contrived every single day. I just want you to see this story right here. You might remember this from a couple months ago.
Welcome back, Truth Seeker. January 25th, 2019. The rapper XXXTentacion, his mother wants his car back, the car he was reportedly murdered in. And this news comes today, January 25th, 2019, a Friday. Let's read this to you from TMZ. The mother of the rapper is asking the state of Florida to return his vehicle, the one in which he was shot to death. The assistant state attorney filed docs obtained by TMZ on behalf of the rapper's mom, Cleopatra Bernard, requesting his 2017 black BMW i8 be returned to her. Prosecutors say law enforcement has completed processing and photographing the car, so there's no need for them to continue holding it. Now keep in mind, BMW stands for Bavarian Motor Works. Think about the Bavarian Illuminati, established May 1st, 1776, just before the American Revolution. From the date of his death, June 18th, 2018, to this news today, January 25th, is 221 days later. And that matters because the Bavarian Illuminati and the Illuminati language of letters and numbers sums to 221. Worse yet, today, January 25th, can be written 25/1. Look at the gematria of Bavarian Motor Works, the company name of BMW. Bavarian Motor Works 251. Today's 25/1, January 25th. The other way you can write the date January 25th is 1/25, like 125, and she wants the vehicle back from the murder scene. Murder scene 125. If you missed my work on XXXTentacion's death and what it had to do with Mac Miller's death and more, I'm going to put together a little playlist which should be showing up in the corner right now. Until next time, Truth Seeker.
So anyway, you learn this code, you just see through what's going on in this world. You know, even fraud sellouts like this. Guy that all he cares about is his gold necklace and his big earrings. You know. But they didn't choose him at random. They chose him because he has the right numbers for the ritual. You know. Until next time, Truth Seeker.